Hi, Classa. As you know, I'm not here today, but you're going to learn negation. It's actually nothing new. Negation is making a sentence negative, and you've already learned both ways to do it. So the first way you learned was kein, which means no, not a, not any, and it makes a noun negative. It always goes in front of the noun. So if you don't have something, if you don't see something, always negates a noun. The second way is to use nicht, and that means not, and it goes with everything else to make it negative. It goes after the verb, like ich spiele nicht Fußball, because that's not what you play. Or if you want to say, sie sieht gut aus, she looks good. Sie sieht nicht gut aus. Still goes in front of the verb, but after the verb, but in front of what you want to make negative. She doesn't look good, so nicht gut. So those are the two main ways to make a sentence negative. So the first way you learned was kein. And your basic choices are kein, if it's a der or das word, or keine, if it's a D word. So I can't hear you, but hopefully you'll be saying the right words. So how would you do number one? So say it out loud one time, or think it in your head after I say it. Das ist, say day. Hopefully you said keine, because it's a D word. Das ist Buch. Kein, because it's a das word. Das ist Gitarre. Keine Gitarre. Das ist Computer. Kein, because it's a der word. Das ist Schultasche. Keine again. Das ist kein Fußball. Das ist Tennisbälle. For that one, it really should say das sind keine Tennisbälle, because that's plural. But you'll notice all the D words take an E ending. The ders and das's just use the root word of kein. Okay, nicht. We use this to make anything else negative. So see if you can put nicht where it should go. I'll give you a couple seconds to think it or say it, and then see if you're right. Die Musik ist super. So you want to say the music is not super. Die Musik ist nicht super. So we just add the nicht after the verb ist, and also before the adjective it's making negative, which is super. Die Schere ist hier. How do you think you make that negative? Die Schere ist nicht hier. Gut. Ich spiele Tennis gut. I play tennis well. Where do you put the nicht? Ich spiele Tennis nicht gut. Here, you put the nicht right in front of gut instead of after the verb because it really shows that you play tennis but not well. Gunther geht zur Schule. Gunther goes to school. Gunther geht nicht zur Schule. He goes not to school. Surft im Internet. Surft nicht im Internet. Goes after the verb. You will not separate im and Internet. They go together, they're a phrase. So you put the nicht in front of the whole phrase. Heiko kennt den Lehrer gut. Heiko knows the teacher well. Heiko kennt den Lehrer nicht gut. He doesn't know the teacher well. Das Auto kommt becomes the car doesn't come. Das Auto kommt nicht. It's at the very end because it's a very simple sentence. Die Sportlerin spielt Golf. Where are you going to put the nicht? Die Sportlerin spielt nicht Golf. Good. Okay, now you have to decide, should you use kein or keine, or should you use nicht? You use kein or keine if you want to make a noun negative. You use nicht for anything else. So Nummer 1, hat ein Buch. He has a book. You want to say he has no book. So you're making the noun negative. So you're going to say what? Hat kein Buch. Instead of a book, not a book. That's what kein does. Der Sportler spielt Baseball gut. So are you saying not a, not any, or you just want to use nicht? Der Sportler spielt Baseball nicht gut. Die Lehrerin kommt aus Texas. So again, do you want to make a noun negative, say not a or not any? Or do you just want to use nicht? Die Sportlerin kommt nicht aus Texas. Good. The nicht comes in front of what you want to make negative, which is from Texas. So you're never going to put the nicht in between. From Texas is a phrase that goes together. Das ist doch ein Fußball. That's a soccer ball. Are you going to make the noun negative? Say that's not a or not any? Or use nicht. Das ist doch kein Fußball. Right? You do want to say not a. That's not a soccer ball. Ich wohne in Missouri. Which one do you use? Make your sentence now. Ich wohne nicht in Missouri. Same thing from like aus Texas. You're not going to separate in Missouri. Sie haben Brillen. This is one of the hardest ones. Do you use kein or keine or nicht? Sie haben keine Brillen. Because it's plural, there's no article in the original sentence. Sie haben Brillen. They have glasses. But when you make it negative, Sie haben keine Brillen. They have not any glasses. You have to add it in. Sie kennt Herr Kohl sehr gut. Keiner, keine or nicht? Sie kennt Herr Kohl nicht sehr gut. Sorry, Herr Kohl. Yeah, they know him, but not very well. Hast du eine CD? Do you have a CD? So we're going to use keiner, keine or nicht. Hast du keine CD? Have you not any CD? That's how it sounds in German. But we just say, do you not have a CD? Okay. Okay, so see if you can make these sentences completely. You're not changing them from a positive to a negative. You're coming up with them all together. That's not a girl. So are you making a noun negative? Are you saying not a or not any? Yes, you are. So you need to use kein or keine. So how do you say that's not a girl? I hope you said das ist kein Mädchen. That is not a girl. I don't play the guitar. Are you saying not a or not any? No. So you're going to use nicht. So say it out loud. I don't play the guitar. Ich spiele nicht Gitarre. If you put die Gitarre in, that's perfectly okay. She is not a teacher. Are we using not a or not any? Yes, we are. So what do you need to use? Try to say your sentence out loud now. Sie ist nicht Lehrerin. I told you the wrong thing. Because Lehrerin does not take an article. You don't say sie ist eine Lehrerin. So in English, we say not a or not any, but it's different in German. So that was a trick one, because I kind of forgot what was coming up. Sie ist nicht Lehrerin. I think you could actually say sie ist keine Lehrerin too. There's a couple that would work depending on, either way, depending on what you want to say. We don't like dogs. So what are you really saying? We like no dogs. We like not any dogs. So again, you could say this two ways. Wir mögen Hunde nicht. We like dogs not. We just don't like dogs. Or wir mögen keine Hunde. We don't like any dogs. So again, here's another situation you could do both, kind of depending on what you have to say. So don't worry, you're not going to have a huge test on this, at least right now. You're just getting a feel for when to use which. Kirsten can't come. So Kirsten cannot come. Kirsten kann nicht kommen. Good. I don't have any cats. This one is I have not any cats. Ich habe keine Katzen. I have not any cats. So yeah, if you wanted to say something different, you might change it around. But this one is I have not any cats. Ich habe keine Katzen. Okay, and that is the end of the video for today. If I can figure out how to stop it.